shirt. Start and stop in new recording. Skip through this, yeah. Oh. Wait. I forgot when I was just testing out briefly to make sure it worked. God damn it. Knocked that down again. Cable from the unit's getting in the way. Yeah, I forgot that you have to go to the menu and manually select a 6-button controller. It's under, yeah, there we go. Otherwise it, oh, I didn't want Liu Kang. I'll stick with him till I die. I don't remember any of the fatalities, so definitely not pulling any off. Yeah, the controller I'm using, it has shoulder buttons, and I accidentally, when I was just shifting around in my seat, I accidentally hit it, so it made me select Liu Kang. Yeah, I used to, God, when I played this back originally on the Genesis, I ended up remembering everybody's moves, everybody's fatalities, not necessarily the babalities and the friendships, but definitely everybody's fatalities. But I really don't remember it now. I used to play Mortal Kombat so much, hours on end, or days on end. I wanted to do that, yeah. Gotcha. If this, by chance, actually, if I finish all 3 of these games pretty fast, I may actually start MK9 tonight. No, no. Bad katana. That's kind of a close one. She's definitely the better fighter that round. But yeah, again, for this, I can just tell the Genesis version, the computer is a lot less aggressive. I didn't change the difficulty settings, so whatever it's on, I assume it's on like a normal difficulty. That was kind of weird. It's like I was kind of frozen in that crouching thing, but it was still like she was punching me. There you go. Johnny Cage, that's my boy from Mortal Kombat 2. Except like I said, well, not last week, 2 weeks ago with the split punch, you can't do the split punch against women in this game. For some reason I thought for sure she was going to start off with a fan throw. It was just sweep kick back and forth. Nah, I'm pretty sure. I was thinking like when I did the arcade version, it was down, down, forward, forward, high punch, but that doesn't seem to do anything. Ooh. Thought if I waited just a second, he'd fully stand up. I can get him with this shadow kick. Thought after that flying punch too, he'd walk right into my uppercut. Maybe kind of something like that was what I was trying to do last match. How? Wow, because he went on the opposite side of me. I'm surprised that's still connected. Damn it. Yeah, trying to catch him with the punches. Now I was trying maybe if I had it backwards and forward, forward, down, down, high punch. There you go. I'm trying to do that shadow uppercut. Oh right, I forgot. Yeah, I can do the split punch again. My old friend. I was just trying to like randomly hit some stuff. I could if I wanted to just look up online, but I'm not going to worry about it for a fatality. Oh, come on, that should have hit him. Yeah, curse you, reptile. Oh, come on, that should have hit him. Like that. Wizard's got balls. Oh, I thought I was going to still avoid that. That fight goes to you. So, Queen Bee, if you're still there, what's your favorite Mortal Kombat character overall? There you go. Thought Fury would have walked into it. Bad Scorpion. That's good Scorpion, and walk into my stuff. I thought he was close enough for an uppercut. Ooh. I'm not sure how I managed to get him there, but... You know what would have made it more interesting? Oh, what the hell? He won again? I said what might have made it a little more interesting too, though, is when Reptile turns invisible. When you jump over somebody, you automatically change to face him. But what if, like, if he was invisible, that didn't happen sometimes? I don't know. Well, then you maybe not necessarily be able to hit him, but that would just kind of like make it a more interesting challenge if you didn't always necessarily know if you jumped over him or not. Not this time, lizard boy. Ha! Got out of range of that one. I thought for sure it was still going to hit me. I'm like, no. Nice roundhouse him. Oh, trying to do the shadow uppercut. I know it says shadow uppercut, but it's it's more like a flying elbow than an uppercut. Oh. Come on. There we go. For a second, it didn't work right. I did a split punch. I was going to say, wait, could you not, Johnny not split punch himself? But I know in the arcade version I did it. You shadow kicked right into it, buddy. Holy crap. How did I get that? I was trying to maybe possibly do that off of memory. And then I'm thinking, like, when I did the uppercut, I'm like, no, I didn't hit the button combination right. Because, yeah, the Deadpool, I remember, like, unlike the stage fatalities, the Deadpool had its own unique combination that was the same for everybody. Oh, damn you, Scorpion. Why is that not working? Well, now it does it, but it was, the timing was off. I think they're definitely, I was saying that, you know, they felt a little less aggressive than the arcade. The higher up the ladder, they're definitely picking up the aggression a little more. Damn it. Like that. Scorpion's really laying on you. Son of a bitch. I wonder if I should pull out Sub-Zero. just for Scorpion.
Fight. Outstanding.
Oh no.
Fight.
Oh, come on, no. So he gets a little closer, sucker him in. Hey, finally caught him with a split punch. It even works on dead men. I'll try to uppercut him out of that jump kick. I know there's certain people where you can do that, and I think like the timing too, depending on their distance.
Outstanding. Finish him.
Yeah, Scorpion's certainly got my number. Alright, let's try a Sub-Zero.
Fight.
Well, so far not off to a good start. Oh, come on.
Fight.
Yeah, he really definitely good on that, the ducks and the blocks.
Finish him.
Alright, so Sub-Zero didn't help me. Did I get to... I'm pretty sure when I played the arcade mode, I got to Kintaro at least. If not, at least with Shang Tsung. But I'm saying, yeah, the Genesis version is supposed to be toned down a little bit. Don't tell me I still can't even get that far if I get just caught here on Scorpion. So far, so good, though. Yeah, flawless victory. Maybe if I try to stop doing special moves against him. I caught a couple punches. Do you have a Ultra HDMI N64? No, I do not.
Finish him.
But thank you so much for stopping by. Super Seiya Jingo to Goku. I'm not sure. It's a very long name. I'm pretty sure I'm probably saying that wrong. But thank you so much for stopping by.
Fight.
But no, I don't have a N64 at all. I used to.
Outstanding.
Oh, no. Just like in the arcade, Katana's giving me trouble. They call her Katana, I meant Melina.
Fight.
I was gonna make a funny joke about them all looking the same since they're just a palette swap. No. The Ultra HDMI is expensive. I've never seen it in stock. I assume that's like a modded, yeah, N64 with an HDMI output.
Fight. Outstanding.
Gotta focus on her. She ain't an easy pushover. Got her though. You might be able to find an N64 with a mod in already. I don't know, I'm pretty good right now, so. I wasn't like that huge into the N64, so. Plus, I probably wouldn't be surprised. Analog here, who made this Mega SG, they're probably gonna make down the road. Hey, I got past her. They're probably gonna make a, I assume at least, an N64 console down the road, maybe. If the Mega SG sells pretty well, which I think it will. Because they did one on the NES, they did the Super NT for the Super Nintendo, now the Mega SG for the Genesis, so it's quite possible if they stay console based that the N64 might be next on the list. Oh no. Professor Tailson, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're having yourself a good day. Anyways, find out when Keptra's plans to add 32x support. I don't know. I heard they were working on it, but something I heard like the reason they can't do 32x support itself right now is because the way the 32x used to hook up. Come on. I was trying to like just stop for a second and get him to stand up and get into it. It's I don't remember which order it used to go into, if there was 32x into the Genesis or Genesis into the 32x, but you had to have like one hooked into the other with analog video audio cables, which the Mega SG only has HDMI, so it wouldn't be able to work with a 32x. And from what I've heard, is what they're working on is not necessarily like a new 32x or an adapter. Well, it will be an adapter, but from what I've heard, it'll be something that can be used on all of their consoles, and probably like even stuff that's not their console. It sounded like to me they were working on an HDMI to like analog audio video cable converter. Your yellow video cable and the white red audio cable. And that would be the solution, was that you can use that, I guess, there'd probably be then the Genesis and the 32X. Oh yeah, see, like that's what I'm talking about. Out of a sweep kick you can catch Liu Kang. And that would be the solution, but you would still need then from the 32X, you would need a CTR TV. But I think that was going to be their solution, was just that adapter that allows the HDMI signal to kind of be down converted basically to a standard definition, really. Which to me, you get to that point, then that almost feels kind of defeats the purpose, because one of the reasons for these consoles is so you can play the old games in HDMI and 1080p on modern TVs. If you buy a Mega SG, get this converter, then you know what's the point? You might as well just buy like the original hardware and play on a CRT TV. I wonder why they didn't make a 32x FPA Genesis. The Sega Neptune was supposed to be a fusion of the Genesis 32x. I don't know. Well, the one thing I wonder is, couldn't they, especially if they're using the FPGA, like the original 32X was an add-on, but the cartridges themselves are very similar. That's one thing I always wondered though, is do they actually even need a unit? Couldn't they have just kind of actually programmed the system? And you know, you get like an adapter like the one that comes for the Master System, and that the 32X cartridges pop in there, and then maybe even with the firmware update, maybe it'll be able to read it, and you purchase an adapter later down the road. Maybe that's something they could pull out as well. I know officially the only thing that's for sure is they just said that they have an idea of what to do for 32X support, and they're working on it, but they probably don't want to say anything because I'm guessing, yeah, they don't want to make promises that they're worried they can't fulfill until they know for sure they can do it. But I know that, I mean, they did say though they're coming out later. They're going to have adapters for Game Gear cartridges and the Sega SG-1000, which was, I guess, Sega's console before the Master System, which I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know until a couple years ago about the Master System. I didn't even know that Sega had a console even before that. Oh, I thought I could catch him on the other side of that uppercut. Oh no. Bad Wu Kang. Bad Wu Kang. That's definitely bad Wu Kang. Does Kevtris have a Twitter? I don't know. I've never actually looked. I know I just started following Analog on Twitter recently. So like the Analog company itself has a Twitter account. But I don't know about, oh damn it, Kevtris himself.
Finish him.
I only have a limited number of continues and I am using them all up.
Fight.
But yeah, I used to be so good at this too that I barely would have to use any continues, if at all. Come on, no. I'm getting owned by Liu Kang here. Why did that? Damn it.
Finish him.
Flawless victory with him. He was really whooping my ass there. Close to the top though. Shang Tsung's the next fight after this. Genesis for the win. Feels good, man. Yeah, I grew up with a Genesis. After the NES, I ended up going Genesis instead of Super Nintendo. No. But, Be Smoky 10, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having yourself a good day. Again, I tried catching him on the other side of that kick, that uppercut. I don't know, it seems really hard to hit Liu Kang with a split punch. Come on, that should have got him.
Finish him.
Oh. I just realized the Twitch chat overlay was never up here. on this particular scene.
Fight.
Oh, no, no, no. Caught you that time, buddy. No. Wanted to sweep kick him. Trying to be more defensive and like luring him into attack, and then I counter. Oh, so far so good. I would just get a repeat of that round. It'll all be good.
Fight.
Oh, no. I gotta try to stay the advantage.
Finish him.
Got him, finally. Took enough tries to finally take down Liu Kang.
Fight.
I say, watch just my luck. He turns into Shang Tsung and Melina only. The two that gave me the most trouble.
Standing.
Oh, come on.
Fight.
Gotcha. No, no, no.
Finish him.
Damn him. That is a lot faster actually on the Genesis version, the fall to the ground. Could be wrong, I think on the arcade version it goes a little longer. Alright, one more try after this, so I've got 2 tries to get through Shang Tsung, Kintaro, and Shao Kahn. Nope. No, no, no. Oh, come on, that should have got him.
Outstanding.
Yeah, they had to remove frames. Frames, probably. Frames for what? I'm kind of missing something there for a second, I think.
Standing. Finish him.
Nope. Genesis is like, fuck this. Oh, this is it. Last run through. Yeah, an enemy down. Thank you so much for stopping by too. I hope you're having yourself a good day.
Fight.
Scorpion, actually not so much Melina, but definitely Scorpion and Liu Kang were 2 that definitely were whooping my ass. Oh, I thought I could catch another uppercut.
Outstanding.
And not off to a good start again with Shang Tsung.
Fight.
I'm really just so out of practice. Oh, damn you, old man.
Finish him.
That was my fault. I wasn't expecting to go right into the freeze, and I got rid of my duck, and I'm like, ah, shit. Alright, well. Not bad, I'd say. So we are going to switch over to Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Wonder if it's going to be a repeat of last time where I get through the arcade ladder for Mortal Kombat 1, but not the other two games. Mortal Kombat 1 on Sega CD, which is closer to arcade quality, and I have 2 Ultimate 3s on Saturn. I have Mortal Kombat 2 on Sega Saturn. That's, I thought was pretty close to, oh, I never turned on the second light. Pretty close to, if not equal to arcade, I think, in visual. But man, did that have a lot of lag, Mortal Kombat 2 on the Saturn. I've seen some video footage of the Sega CD version for Mortal Kombat 1. Isn't though, like, even though visually it's better, despite being on CD, isn't the sound actually worse on the Sega CD for Mortal Kombat 1? Oh. It's the wrong case.